Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. At the plate, Miguel Andujar. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Boston.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Miguel Andujar.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. Digging in, Andrew McCutchen. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected, 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. Called strike 0-2. McCutchen is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and, of course, the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Andrew McCutchen is the second out of the opening frame. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed, 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So add one more name. Luis Severino is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Thanks, Matty. Luis Severino, big arm. 97 to 100 miles an hour. Bounce between the rotation and the bullpen. Good hard slider. His changeup's getting better. The true definition of an ace.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Popped him up. Torres waits on it. One away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Down the line and fair, that's a hit. The throw into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, he gets around on the fastball here and drives it out to deep left center field. And this will get over the wall. It's gone. A home run.
Well, he was already off a bit, giving up a run in the first, and then they tag him for a 2-run job here, and he's officially struggling. When a start goes sideways this early, it's hard to get back on track sometimes.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Well, that was certainly worth another look with Show Track. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters' meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was... Daytime base. In now, Miguel Andujar. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Boston.
Here it comes.
Third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him, 1-1. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected, 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. And it's 1-2. MLB Network comes to you live from the Number 22 gets the start for Colorado in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. Standing in, Brandon Belt, and he fouls this one off. Belt, playing here in his age 29 season. He was a fifth-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Brandon Belt goes down for out number 2 in the top half. The 0-1 on its way. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Cliff Floyd. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rockies.
Now here's the pitch.
Cliff Floyd.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's a .355 hitter. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Bumgarner's ready. First pitch on its way. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Bumgarner has worked his way through more than 1,500 career innings, and with an ERA just hovering around the 3.00 benchmark. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Tulowitzki. Around second, Tulowitzki heading for third. The relay, and Tulowitzki will make it to third with a triple. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, Matt, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the bleachers and gone.
Yeah, with 1 out and a runner on third, he just wanted to lift one to the outfield to move across the run. But he does a heck of a lot more than that by lifting it right over the fence.
Standing in now, Michael Jordan. High pop-up. Posey has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting fifth.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps Big Frank. First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Here's Buster Posey now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. A fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. 0-2, the count to Posey.
The count, 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but two-step lead off first base today.
Judge is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Right fielder, Austin.
Digging in, Austin Slater. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first two by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Hit out towards second. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. At the plate, George Brett. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
He's set. Here it comes. Scorch to third. To second for one. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the one.
Number 22.
So stepping in, number 22. And he's ready to take his first cuts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
The second for one. On to Belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for one. Back to the top of the order now, and here's the veteran left fielder, Cliff Floyd. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Line drive base hit. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high and deep out to left field. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one. Some of the natural splendor of Denver and the surrounding areas. So we thank you for joining us here for Matinee Baseball on MLB Network. The 0-1 on its way. Popped him up. Jordan over to his right. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 8.
Next to bat for the Giants, Joe Panik, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So striding in, Madison Bumgarner. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also in.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Benny Rodriguez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out.
Up next for Colorado.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Jordan. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is line to left. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
First baseman number 35.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps Big Frank.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit.
And we'll have to leave it there as And that'll bring up Steven Duggar back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
So we got him swinging. Steven Duggar becomes the first out of the inning. Brandon Belt comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Now at the plate, Evan Longoria looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now.
And there's
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready now, Ken Griffey Jr. hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Now Jr. gets a hold of one to deep right. Slater racing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, George Brett. He singled his last time up. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting.
In now for Colorado, Aaron Judge. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And it's gone as they add still another. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Rose, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
And Longoria will make the catch to retire the side. So in now for San Francisco, Buster Posey. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. No balls and a strike to count. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's one away. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw to first will get him easily on the side. Ready for another shot now, Cliff Floyd. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Cliff Floyd.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss now as Floyd finds himself in an 0-2 hole.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Duggar is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Number 2, second
Ready
baseman,
for another chance? Troy Tulowitzki, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Drilled to the left side and into left field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. A dive, but it's off his glove. Tulowitzki rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he's in there as they extend the lead to 5-zip. Wow, we really got to see some elite speed burning around the base paths on that play. He came all the way around to score rather easily, and that top speed on show track makes me think we should start saying he's in scoring position when he's at first base. Line towards center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box, Frank Thomas. And here's another ball well hit. This one to left field. The onslaught will continue as this is going to be another home run. Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it here today for Madison Bumgarner. Ty Block gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Third baseman, number
Ready
5.
once again, George Brett. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And the Rockies just keep right on rolling as this ought to be extra bases again. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A weak chopper up the line. Tough play for Longoria. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding. First offering on its way. Way in front of that fastball.
Number 26.
Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Number 26 becomes the first out of the inning. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Just got a piece to the right side. But that one rolls foul. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Reyes Maranta gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this is past Belt on down the line, a fair ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Benny Rodriguez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Line drive to center field. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
Michael
So
Jordan.
next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Michael Jordan. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well. That base hit was screaming off the bat.
And our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box now, Frank Thomas. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. My word, it's off the barbecue stand out there.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Stepping in now, Ken Griffey Jr.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And what's the call? It's a home run. 0-2 pitch to Junior. Hit softly on the ground to first. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. So it's 4 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left on base. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
First baseman.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Brandon Belt is the second out in the 7th inning. Evan Longoria is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Giants are down 1-2-3. Just about given up for dead. It's 12. Digging in and looking for more, George Brett. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. 0-1, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Another 0-2 home. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone.
All rise, Aaron Judge. A two-run shot. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Settling in now, number 22. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Digging in once again, Cliff Floyd. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch, seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. In now, Troy Tulowitzki. Now here's Tulowitzki with a ball hit high and deep out to left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Now batting, the shortstop, Benny Rodriguez.
Into the box, Benny Rodriguez. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here.
Now batting, catcher, Michael Jordan.
Standing in now, Michael Jordan. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
This pitcher must think he's cursed or something. He gives up back-to-back homers, is obviously rattled a little bit, and the next batter barely even waits for the first pitch to cross the plate before he crushes it out too. This is incredible.
Frank Thomas will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped a base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes, even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Sam Dyson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Sam Dyson.
Into the box now, George Brett, and it's fouled away. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Ground ball right side. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's big Aaron Judge.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Hard hit toward the hole. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the Replay Operations Center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play. Stepping in now, number 22, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. A long inning as they've hung a 9 spot on him to this point. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 0-2. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Gone all the way into the upper deck. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Into the box, Cliff Floyd to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our Show Track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. In now, Michael Jordan. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And that's a home run into the top tank. That one definitely worth looking at again with our Show Track technology. One of the biggest home runs we've seen in a while, and the projected distance confirms it, exactly 480 feet. There aren't many guys that can put a ball out there like that. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
Griffey Jr.
Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr., and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Batty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hats off to that one. But now, here's Buster Posey now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Popped him up. Tulowitzki over to his left, 2 down.
Up next for the Giants.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Rodriguez is there, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, George Brett, 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far.
George Brett.
First pitch coming, here it is. Ripped on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams to the modern day of baseball. The three true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a two-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to stop it. I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength. Mark Melanson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will... Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 26. Starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Tulowitzki into shallow center, and he makes the catch for the second out. Hunter Pence will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 8.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.
Mineral and the E-line to Lincoln are available down the